Yes.
Raise your hand, we get a mic to you. Start here, right with Daryl.
John, EJ seems to be starting to figure things out a little. What's he doing better? What's next for him?
He finished first in a bunch of the runs. He's starting to get in better shape. See, that conditioning is really hard and it hurts. But that's how you build the stamina to build your confidence so you don't let go of the rope and you don't surrender. You just keep fighting. The other guy that finished first for the first time this year in the runs was Tyrese. He outran Emmanuel. He told on himself. He's finished it in the middle all year. Why would you have ever finished in the middle if you could have finished first? He told on himself. Now, he still had lapses in this game, but he still was more aggressive and he made some plays, things that he hadn't been doing. And then I had to ask, you know, what was today, what did you learn about my team when you watched this game? Oh, this is great when I ask you guys questions because you really don't know the game. So I'm going to ask you again. What did you learn about my team?
Will to win.
What's that?
Will to win.
You need Nick. Come on now. We have 1 out of 100. It's really good. It's a good percentage. You need Nick. And what happens is he gets in foul trouble on dumb fouls. You can't do that to us. We need you on the court. He is an unbelievable condition. The difference in the second half. And now I got to tell you, this is what's great about a player-driven team. What did we do at the end that you said, wow, that's pretty good stuff? Did anybody watch the game, by the way? The lob. We were going to run a play, and Emmanuel said, let me set the back screen, put the other guy down. Player-driven team. I said, all right, let's do it. So when we got the first lob, did you see him point to me? And you thought it was me that did it, like, great job, coach. No, he was pointing. I told you. And then we ran it 3 times. And dunk. That was Emmanuel quickly. That was not me. And that's where I want this to go. Why do you think I didn't go crazy in the first half? And I didn't in the locker room either.
Let them figure it out.
It's their team. It's your team. You want to lose? Go ahead. It's your team. I'm fine. It's not. It's your team. If you play harder and put it on them a little bit and make them make tough plays, you'll get back in it. You'll be fine. If you choose not to, now one of the assistants went crazy, but I didn't. And again, it's, you know, this is a hard game. I knew they'd make shots. Now you understand their last 3 games they didn't, and I said it. They would make shots today, and they did in that first half, and even some in the second half. Made threes, and you know, Jerry did a great job of having them play in a way that affected us. But they played harder than we played in the first half, so you're losing the half. Second half, I thought we competed pretty good.
Stay with Daryl.
To follow up, is there any significance? You said Emmanuel wanted to set the back screen. A lot earlier in the season, Emmanuel came to you and said, let me take the last shot. Is there a difference there in the growth?
Well, let me just say this. We put him in, we played through him and Nick. And then what was happening is they kind of leave Tyrese and he makes plays. But no, I want them to understand this is their team. If they have any suggestions, bring it. Because if it's their suggestion, I'm not saying no. We'll go with it. Like, let's go. You all agree? All right, let's go. Make it happen. The press, they liked it. I said, how'd you like it? We worked on it a little bit. Now we got to get better at it. They liked it. Just changed up the game a little bit.
Questions? John front. Alex. John front.
Cal, for a team that has older guys than you normally do, is it more or less surprising it seems to play to the level of competition both ways, good and bad?
Well, they're not a bad team. I'm telling you what happened. If you watched all their tapes, one thing happened. They missed a ton of threes. They were shooting 15% from the three-point line the last 5 games. Well, guess what? You're not going to win that. Everything else they did, the way they defended, the way they played, the stuff they ran, just missed shots. Did they miss them today? Does that surprise you?
No.
No. They're going to make them against us. Teams that they had, you know, it's just what happens, and I expected it. But it's one of the things, one of the staff was mad. At halftime, I said, look, they're not machines. They're going to have games like this. We got to figure out how we get through the game. They weren't great.
You've kind of made no secret of leaning on Tyrese because you know you're going to need him down the stretch. And you talked about, I'm going to keep going at him. If we lose this, you know, we'll deal with it. But how have you managed with him in particular?
Well, it's been harder on him because, look, things that I've done in the past, I'll go to, but sometimes they don't work, and I got to get away. So at Texas A&M, I did. I just said, we're going at you, and if you want to win the game, you will, and if we lose it, I'm fine. So he went turnover, missed shot, turnover, gave up a 3, and I said, you know what, let's win this game.